Now the owner and Small Business Person of the Year from Keepin It Clean, Leonard Phillips.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. So I'm really excited to be here today. I want to kind of share a little bit about Keeping It Clean, talk about some of the pros. I don't think there's any cons with us, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like
we made sure we got rid of them before we started the business. So we got a lot of great pros, and I know sometimes we get asked questions like, the example was, how do we decide which service that's right for our family or business? And to answer that, simply is call us and tell us a little bit about your family, right? And what your needs are and things like that. The other thing that people always ask us is, what am I getting? What am I getting when I'm hiring a professional cleaning service?
It's a good question.
Well, it is a great question, but here's the great thing is they think it's the clean house. And that's not the right answer. You're buying your time. That's what it's about. We lose so much of that in our day-to-day activities, and we get so busy doing so much. We don't have time to take care of the things that need to be taken care of so that we can care for our families.
Excellent point.
I got a good question. This might apply to you. Should you clean before the cleaning service comes?
No. So what we actually say is pick up, right?
Okay.
So if you
that's what you meant.
Yeah. So if you have kids, we say if you have kids. I mean, that's a really good answer or question because people do say that, and they will go around and literally start cleaning. Oh, I can't let my cleaners see this. They'll think I'm a slob.
Is that insane? I mean, think about that.
Yeah, it's very insane. I just tell them, I said, listen, pick up the kids' toys. If you have dishes and we don't do the dishes for you, then just pile them into the sink or throw them in your dishwasher real quick. That's all you really have to do. Yeah. And typically I tell them, just do it the night before. Yeah. Well, in the morning my kids get up, they drag the toys out, they're pulling stuff, yelling and screaming. I said, okay, that's not a problem. We had a family that did that, and they had 2 little ones. I said, put all that stuff on the couch. Now I can do my work.
There you go.
When you get home, you can sort it out.
Yeah.
We always try to make, I always tell my people, if you have a problem, bring a solution. And that's what we try to do. We try to bring our clients solutions so that they're, it makes it easier. Because we don't think when we're in frantic mode. We just don't. We just I don't know what to do with all it.
Right.
Throw it on the couch.
How often, so people probably have to set up some sort of a schedule, whether it's their office or their home, that you come X number of every other week or whatever. How do you know what's the right schedule?
So once again, we go back to our phone calls. And so we try to find a little bit about our customer, what their daily activities are, what they do, what is their type of profession. Some people, work early in the morning. They want to get home at, say, 4 o'clock, and they want to eat dinner and enjoy their family, watch a little TV, read a book, whatever, and go to bed. So I say, depending on the type of family you are or the type of profession that you are in, that would depend on what service you really should use. Do we want everybody to be weekly? Yes. Yeah. That's great for business. But that's not always the case.
Right.
Some people only really need our service once every other week. Maybe they do their normal general cleaning throughout the week, and so they want to get that pickup. And then there's the bi-weekly service, and then your monthly. Usually the monthly services is more geared towards your elderlies that, maybe they have home health aides that come in and they do things, but they want a nicer clean, once a month. So that's where we would come in and take care of that stuff.
Every home is different. Every family is different. How have you been able to kind of find your way to suit everybody? Because it's people I talk to, they love you guys.
Yeah, so it is a challenge, right? And again, that's where I love 2 of our great things is, one, we have a 100% clean guarantee. And what that means to the customer is that for any reason that you are unsatisfied with that service, call us so that we can fix that problem. The second thing is communication. If you don't communicate, we always say it's like a marriage. Without communication, it's going to end in divorce, and we don't want that. So please let us know so that we can fix these problems. We are not God. We are not infallible people. We will make mistakes. So help us, to be a better company for you and for people that want that service.
Are there Are there levels of service where your staff even does laundry for people?
Absolutely.
Are there things like that?
So what we call those are add-on services.
Add-ons? Okay.
Yeah. So like if they want us to make their beds, do the dishes.
Sure.
If they need us to do some laundry for them.
Have you ever done any of the things that Leonard's talking about right now?
Every day.
I was going to say, don't mess that one up, buddy. I know where your wife is.
I'm not allowed to load the dishwasher.
Because you'd break it.
Well, I just don't, I'm not.
He's left-handed.
Yeah. So for my wife, it's funny because that's how it is at home for me. Like, why did you put the dish in? It'll wash. I say, honey, look at the spinner. I said, that's not going to spin. It's going to go bloop, and it's going to stop and just be spraying. She's like, well, then you load the dishwasher. Fine, I'll load the dishwasher. I don't mind doing it because I want my dishes clean when they come out. Not that she doesn't do a good job. Honey, you do a great job. But you want to make sure that, things are moving correctly in that order there.
I think talking to you guys in custom plans, I mean, that's the way to do it, right? You don't know what you really want maybe sometimes too. So having you guys do a walk through the house,
yes.
You might notice some things that, the homeowner might not.
Absolutely, and we actually do get that a lot of times. Yeah. Like somebody will say, oh, I didn't think about that.
Right.
And that's what I love about our initial clean. When we come in to do your very first clean, we do a complete top to bottom, fans, baseboards, all the molding work, everything top to bottom. And that gets them into the right. And it's funny because we have seen people and they'll say, oh my goodness, I'm embarrassed. I said, don't be embarrassed. Who sits here and moves this stuff all the time?
Right.
Nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, if you saw my house, we got tons of decor. And our cleaner that comes into our house, which we pay for, they get a little overwhelmed. And so my wife will show them, here's what you do.
Yeah.
And just do this and do this, And when you follow the system that we have implemented in our company, it streamlines the work and they feel less overwhelmed. And that's what's really great about our employees and working for us. They love that.
What if I'm having a graduation party and I need my windows cleaned?
Yes. So there's two different options on that. One is you set up the thing as long as it's an open window.
Sure.
The other thing is we use a partner of ours, Hadaway, Cleaning Restoration. Doug Hadaway there is a great friend of mine, and that's what they specialize in.
Perfect.
So I always refer. I'm a great referral person for other businesses because I believe when we do that, we just lift the community and put back into it. So yeah, they're excellent, and especially in high windows. Like we'll do some low stuff, and but our insurance says no more than 3 steps.
You gonna go play golf today or what?
Good Lord, I wish I could.
Andy is.
Well, well, not right now. Later.
Oh, later.
Not till 5:38.
Well, I'll tell you what. You teach me how to play golf, and I'll teach you how to.
You were gonna say clean.
Yeah.
I'll just teach you how to play golf.
All right. Perfect.
Deal.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for all you do.
Awesome.
Owner of Keepin It Clean and Small Business Person of the Year, Leonard Phillips. We wrap up the morning show after this.